Alright, what's up guys? So I gotten a few requests for this, and I also just really like this beat, so I figured I might as well do it. But this is the beat for Let's Go by Bri-C. And yeah, this is gonna be really similar to the video I did for Villain. So let's just jump right in here. So the first sound is this piano with this EQ on it and some RC20, and this is the loop. So this was the first loop that I made, like this is the first sound that I made. And yeah, I think I started with the bass line, and then I did this whole melody and I turned down the velocity a little bit. I went in here and I turned the release on the piano all the way down so that the notes cut instantly when they're not being played anymore. If I turn that up, it'd sound like this. Yeah, this does not sound right. And then yeah, after the piano, there's only like 2 more sounds. Obviously here we got the trumpet. I used the session horns contact bank, and this is the loop. And on the contacts, I only put a little bit of RC20 and a stereo enhancer and turn it down a little bit. And for the last melody here, I got this Omnisphere bell from some kit or something, and then on the mixer just some basic stuff like EQ, stereo enhancer, and RC20, and then turn it down a little bit. And then yeah, this is the loop right here. And there's technically one more little sound, and it's not much, but I think it actually makes the whole song just like a little bit better. It just comes in when the kick comes in, and this is what it sounds like. To make this sound, I just use the same trumpet bank and the same setting, but I use the falls slow setting instead. And then on the mixer, just some RC20, and that's it. And then there's also this bass in the intro that I think sounds really good. For effects, it's just some EQ, some weird looking EQ. I don't know why I did it like this, but I guess I did. And this is the loop. But yeah, no, this is what all the melodic instruments sound like together. And now we're going to go ahead and move on to the drums, which is pretty much just as simple. You can go ahead and start with the hi-hats. Don't know where these are from, and it sounds like this. And this is a loop. And then for the clap, I just use a basic clap. It sounds like this. I'm not gonna bother playing the pattern. You guys know what a fucking clap pattern sounds like. And same with the open hat. It's just an open hat that plays once at the beginning of every bar. And here I have this snare and rim, and I'm gonna play them at the same time so you can get some context. Then of course I have this West Coast crash sound that is just ridiculously overused, and this is the pattern I use for it. And lastly, we got the 808. Obviously gotta save the best for last. I used the Fear 808 with a little bit of the out turned up just to shorten it a little bit, and here's the pattern. And these are actually little slide notes, so they're not just like higher notes. And now I got the kick. I'm just gonna play it with the 808. And there's also a couple riser effects and a crash effect here. And that's it for the drums, so I can just go ahead and play all of them together here. So as you can see, this is a really like simple beat. Like there's not really much more to it, but it's still one of my favorites. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Maybe learned something here or there. If you want to find this beat, it's on my channel. It's called Miami. It's definitely one of my favorites, so it's worth a listen.
Sketch, you tell him.